I decided to just take a game of Terraforming Mars, and I'm doing a solo challenge. So this is basically just a race for me to terraform Mars as fast as possible. Right off the bat, we get the option to choose between two corporations. My immediate guess would be Ecoline, because it helps me a lot with generating oxygen, which is quite good for this type of game. Mining Guilds, I think, is a fine corporation as well when you're playing multiplayer, but for single player I think I would prefer to go for Ecoline. But let's see if we get something that is just really good for one or the other. Okay, so let's have a look. So this is too late, we're not taking that. Noctis City could be a good way for us to generate money in the beginning. Natural Preserve is also quite good, it also generates us money in the beginning. This is a really good card in multiplayer, but I don't think I want to take it in the solo challenge, just because it just generates points based on how many cities you have. And if we're just going to go for a quick game here where we try to win, then we would prefer cards like this, which gives us more plant production. And I don't remember exactly, but this one just adds a micro attack. Yeah, whatever. It's not that interesting. Power grid is too expensive. It would only give us 1 right now. It's not the greatest start we could have asked for. Less than 4. I think I might want to just grab this as well. It allows us to spread out where we place cities as well, so that's quite convenient. Yeah, so whoops. Let us just grab Natural Preserve. I don't think we'll be playing Noctis City. I think we're just going to hope for some better cards and just grab 2. That way we have some more money as well. So then, whoops, we don't want to play this as the first thing. We just want to real quickly check. Okay, there's barely anything played, of course. We want to play this, but we might as well also get on just with a standard project, get an Aquifer. And what would we want to do? We want to probably draw 2 cards and then see if there's something we want to do after that. So let's just grab 2 cards. Arctic Lake is pretty bad. This is also horrible for us. Okay, so nothing good. But we can still play Natural Preserve and make a little bit more money for next turn. So we need 7 plants in order to be able to place a greenery. What we will do then is, since we're going to be at 5 next turn, if we grab 1 that gives us 2 this turn, we can place a greenery immediately next turn. So we will just grab this. This allows us to place a greenery next to it next time, and then simply we can place it here. So the rules about greeneries are that you have to place them adjacent to a tile that you already own. And since this will be the only tile I own, I have to place my greenery next to that, and I'm kind of okay with that being here. Let's just pass for now, and then we will see. So hopefully we get some decent cards, but if nothing else, we at least start to raise the oxygen as well. So let's have a look. This is not a bad card. And when you play any of these tags, you can get a plant. That might be good. That is definitely a way we can get an engine up and going. The question is it too slow? And I fear that the answer might be yes. So I think we're going to skip that and only grab 1 card, which we will then promptly not play, because we can play this first at this location. The reason I played here is because it gives me a titanium, and now we can save a little bit of money here. There we go. So we want to check the card we got. We got nitrophilic moss. So this requires there to be more than 3 water tiles. So that's fine. We're placing a water tile now. It also goes well with the insects. So I think we will just grab anything really does here. We don't have any cards we want to play. These two, this is too late. This one doesn't really matter. This one we want to play at the end because it's still a cheaper lake, but for now I think we'll grab another card just to see if we can find something else of interest. Ooh. It's not a bad card, especially when we don't care too much about points. It's actually quite good. I like playing cards like that, also in multiplayer, if it's early. If it's early in the game, so you can really boost your economy early on, it's nice. But later on, it's kind of meh. Alright, big asteroid is the first thing I look at here. It gives us 2 increases in heat, which would be good. Currently, it would take us quite a while to do heat, and this would still be cheaper than actually buying. Technically, okay, so this is 30 with paying 3 for it and then buying it as well. That would be 30, which is a cost of 2 more than just increasing the temperature twice by myself. But I get 4 titanium, which could be really good. Could, for example, be used with the greater space mirrors, but that would be a decent combo to really get. This would decrease the cost of this by 12, so it would be 5, and that would start our energy production, so we could get some more heat later. So I think we might want to grab those 2. And we can even, no we can't, well yes, okay, so we got 8, 24. If we sell 3 cards, we can grab and play this one immediately. So if we sell these 2, maybe that's not what we want to do. Maybe we just increase this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So in general, I like to always in the beginning just do something, because this increases our terraforming score, which increases the amount of money we have. So even if it's not that much right now, it still helps because it gives it a little bit more money, since now we have a terraforming score of 18, and it helps us get underway. Okay, so satellites is pretty good. Now it doesn't count, we don't really have any of these, so I don't think we want any of these at all. This is normally a decent card just because it's 2 money for a point. This is good if you're going science cards. This is great if you're going for Jovian attacks, and this one would also be great if we were going for Jovian attacks. One thing you have to bear in mind is that you get money production per space tag. If we check what we have played so far, we've played no space tags. And this one would also not count as a space tag, so there would only be 1, and then itself, so it would give us 2 money for 10. That is too slow to pay it back. We would be paying 13 to get it, and I don't think that's worth it. So we'll just grab nothing. And this turn, let's see, if we can get 2 more plants, then we can get a greenery this turn as well. So we can do an aquifer, and we might as well. Oh, it's tempting to go down here just to get that a bit cheaper. That would help us with our space cards next turn. Though I also sort of want to just simply place it here to get more plants so that we can get another greenery tile. I think that's the play. We grab this, This gives us a terraforming score. It allows us to do this, which allows us to get another terraforming score. So this quite quickly gives us a decent amount of money next turn. Could have argued to go for this. I should probably have actually gone for that big asteroid first, this combo. We have these free cards that are pretty much ready to go, but we can do that next turn as well. So let's just pass for one turn. And now we have a good bit of money. We have 24 coins, mega bucks. Okay, this looks good actually. So this is really nice. Since we're anyways going to try to get this, that would be good. And let's just grab Heather at this way. This is a normal way I play if I'm playing single player as well. Just try to rack in as many forests as possible. It will always be good. And I think at this point we're going to have so much plant production that we don't really have to worry about this. Now we just have to focus on the two other ones, the two other parameters. So currently we have exactly enough money to, if we play this card, the indentured workers, then I messed up and we have to this is why I should not be talking and playing this late at night. But we have 19. Can we just get to play it? Okay, just not showing up. Sure, why not? So we get 2 here. This is great. We get 1 more heat production. We'll just grab this from the neutral player. Who cares? Doesn't make a difference. And now we have 12 here, so we just need 5 coins, then we can do this. Currently, tags, we have 1 plant, so we are not interested in playing this before we've played this one and this one. And this shouldn't be too long before we can play that, so we'll just pass for now. Oh man, it's itching on my back. Oh boy. Alright. So if anybody ever wants to pick up this game, I would say the board game, absolutely fantastic. The online version, not bad. This is the one I'm playing now. I prefer the board game. Okay, let's just have a quick look. This does nothing in this type of game. This basically doesn't do anything good for us. This is worthless to us as well. This is cheap energy, but we're gonna get a lot of energy anyway, so we'll do nothing. And we will simply grab... Yeah, you know what, we'll grab this one. Actually, no. That one doesn't change much how fast we play it, so let's just grab this one first. We have enough money to do both, so there we go. We got some energy production. We'll do nitrophilic Mars. We'll lose some plants, but we'll increase our plant production, so it'll be paying itself back rather quickly. And now we have 10 coins left, which is enough to do nothing with. So we'll pass and have a lot of money left over for next time. So we'll just play this rather quickly. There's not that much to think about here. Our general plan is just to get our economy up right now and get rolling. Okay, so farmland is good, but it's too late. It's not before 4 degrees, and since we're going to be rushing this one much faster than this one, we're not interested. This would be good, but we don't have enough of the science tags, and I'm not going to be focusing science tags. This will give us nothing in this type of game. It's good in multiplayer games, but in solo it's not worth anything, so we'll just grab this one. It's a discount. We're ending up paying 14 to place a water tile or an ocean tile, and we would normally be paying 18, so it's a discount of 4, so we might as well grab it. We don't have anything specific we want to spend our money on anyways this turn, so we'll just play that. And let's see, we have 8. We can place 1 where we get 2, so we would be at 10, and we can get 2 more by placing 1 here, so then we would be at 12. That's not 14, so it doesn't matter. So if we just place this anywhere, it's fine. So always nice to have some titanium in hand, but I think right now this is better. Gives us 2 plants, gives us Some more water tiles gives us 2 money. And for now, we still have to place our stuff over here. We're gonna go here, because it gives us 2 plants. But next we kind of want to get over in this area. But this is just because I feel like it's better to do something immediately than sit on stuff for a long time. So let's see, what's our option? Asteroid or Aquifer? Aquifer would give us 2 plants. That would be really good. Then we can get another greenery immediately. Or we can do heat by an asteroid, which would give us barely anything. So let's do an Aquifer. So we'll do Aquifer right there. Get another 2 plants. Then of course we can use the 2 plants to build another greenery, which we'll just place here. We're not going to be focusing on points in this game. I haven't played Terraforming Mars for quite a while. I used to play it a lot, especially as a board game, but ever since I moved, it has only been played for a few times, and I've shifted over to playing more online. Because I don't have that many people to play with, and especially now during these times, getting together for board games is kind of a no-no at this point. So yeah, I don't think there's anything we want to do, so we'll just pass. And yeah, we have 32 coins, so we should be good. Worthless, this is nice. So the reason this is immediately nice is, one, we can play it with steel if we so desire. Probably not going to be needed currently. But also just the fact that increasing temperature normally costs 14 as a standard project. This costs 13, so it's already a discount of 1, and it gives us an energy, which is essentially helping us raise the temperature in the long run. Temperature. Why is that so difficult to say suddenly? Yeah, the rest of the cards are bad. Anything that decreases production is just kind of useless. You're paying for stuff that you don't need, so don't do it. So we're grabbing this one. And I think we might actually just pass. No, we're grabbing this one, of course. So we get this one, gives us an extra 3 heat production. So now we're essentially producing 6 heat per turn. That's almost going up 1 of these per generation. So we'll pass for now. And then, let's see, what cards do we get? This turn's going to be a pretty good turn, I feel like. Might almost be worth buying a city at this point as well. I don't think this is necessary. This is a good way to draw cards. This is not really necessary, and this one's good. This one we can grab. It's almost paying for itself. So 14 and 14, I equivalent these to having close to similar value already. So essentially paying 3 to get 4 coins. Which we can use because we know that we want to play another space tag, so this is fine. We can grab this one. We're paying 3 here, 14. These 2 kind of cancel out. We're paying 3. We're getting something worth 4. And I don't have any specific plans for what I want to buy this turn, so might as well grab it. Yes. So this one is one that we're going to want to play eventually. But I want to play it when we have 1 more plant tag, and we can't get another plant tag currently because temperature is too low. So let us start off by increasing that. So next turn we'll have more than 8. That means we can go to 16, and I believe this one requires more than -14. So that's all good. We can play just this one real quick. We get to 14. That means 16. That means next turn we can get to -14. So our next turn we want to have a lot of money because we are interested in buying this and this. So we need to have 37 money next turn. So how do we do that? Let's just quickly place this one. 32 coins next turn. 37. So we have 16, we have 31. income. We have 32 income. So we need to stop buying stuff now, I guess. That way, boom, boom, we also get another one of these, which gets us up to 6. So we need to be able to buy that. That costs 9. So we need to have 15, 46 coins next turn. And we're getting 32 and we have 16, so that will be 48. So it seems like now is the perfect time to stop buying stuff. So this is one of the cases where I would not purchase a asteroid, simply because if I purchased an asteroid to get up here, I won't have enough money next turn to do all the things I do want. And I anyways get to increase this to 14, which is the relevant number for me for free. So for now, we will just pass. So sometimes you do have to kind of think about when it's better to keep some money on you. In the really early game, it's usually best not to, and then the further in you get, the better it gets to start holding some money sometimes. And then you also, I guess you get, that's kind of the mid game, and then in the late game you usually just have so much money it doesn't matter. Permafrost, probably the right call here. It's not going to be too long, and it's a very cheap way to get more water tiles down. Alright, so we increase the temperature for free. Like that. We're going to play this like this. This also gives us some nice amount of money. So that's good. And now we have a bunch of cards that we can play. Okay, so first of all, we want to play this one. Yes, play Heather. And we also have 6 coins in titanium, which I completely forgot about. Then we can do this for 25. There we go. That also gave us a lot more production there, and then we're just gonna finish that off by buying this, and suddenly we have a plant production of 12. This means that we're essentially placing two greeneries per generation, which is kind of ridiculous. So now we really only have to focus on heat. And because we're going to be placing so much stuff, we're going to have a lot of money to place or to increase heat even through standard projects. So that's actually looking pretty good, and we're anyways getting a free heat increase per turn, more or less. This is too late. This is bad. Great in multiplayer games, bad now. This we don't need. We do not need to be able to place more greeneries right now. So I think for this round we would just take no cards and start off by placing a greenery, I guess. Just get some more money. That pushes us up there as well, and we will just keep going. Whoa. So there we go, just a real quick boost up there. And what do we want to do now? Probably just do a bunch of asteroids. When could we play another card? This required -6, this required -8. That would be 2 more water tiles, then we'd be at 7. We get a free water tile here, that's 8, so we can't place more than 1 water tile. So let's just get some asteroids in there. That was -8, so we might as well use this card. And now we're not so interested in this because we don't have any of these lying around. Just grab this, try to get this water up and running so we get a nice spot here for our next greenery as well, which we will soon be able to get. We'll do asteroid again. Just really racing to see how fast we can finish this game off now. There we go. Another lake. I completely forgot this is an artificial lake. We have to place this somewhere where lakes cannot normally be placed. Well, doesn't really matter. I was thinking about here, but I guess here does it as well. Maybe here. Here's probably better than I can place a water tile here and then get tons of money by placing here. If I place a water tile here and a water tile here and then just go through here. Yeah, that's fine, so we'll put it here. That also gives us a single plant. Since there was no place we could get 3 plants and that was what we needed to get another greenery, we would just place it there. It didn't really matter too much. And now we're getting tons of money. I mean, at this point we are just rolling in cash. Alright, generation 12. Not relevant, not relevant, we're not interested in anything where we are getting production at this point, because we are finishing this game next generation most likely, something like that. So unless there was something, a cheap way to increase one of these, we're not interested. So I don't want to buy anything, because most of that was just giving me production, which I wouldn't be able to use anyways. So we do want to get a ocean tile here. And we can get an ocean tile there by increasing twice our heat. There we go. We will just place that one there. And then we can use the rest of our money to buy the last ocean tile, which goes there. Okay, so now we're done with ocean tiles. Here comes then greeneries, and we're going to be placing a lot of greeneries now. Alright, yeah. So that was 1 greenery, 2 greeneries, and let's just, you know, do another one since we have this insane income anyways. And I don't think we have any cards in hand, do we? No, we have 0 cards. That's perfect. No reason to have cards in hand if we can't use it. So next turn we're getting 12. That puts us to 17. That is 17 gives us 2 greeneries and puts us 4 of a 3rd greenery, and we need 3 greeneries. So if we place 2 greeneries, we get 2 extra plants. So we need a way to get 2 plants. Or we can just buy the last greenery for money. But for now, we'll just do heat, and I guess we're done next turn just by standard action, simply because we have so much money at this point. I mean, we're getting 53 coins, or megabucks, I think they're called actually, megabucks as income for that generation. So again, this is a great, really good card in the beginning of the game. Now it's worth nothing, worth absolutely nothing to us, also no value at all, so we'll grab nothing. Alright, then we take our temperature increase, we take our plant placement, which we'll put here, our greenery placement. I'm putting it here because it gives us a plant and it gives us some money, and it allows me to place the next one, boom, boom, here, which gives even more money, and another plant. And then we're just gonna grab the last greenery. So now we're done with greeneries, and then the rest is pretty simple. We have enough money to simply finish the game in generation 13. So there we go. So if you're just playing to finish the game as fast as possible, it's definitely, I mean, Ecoline is a really good option for this. And this is definitely not the best game I've played, but it worked out fairly well. And I think it gives you a good idea in general about what one can do to win solo challenge if you've never done that before, or just in general if you're interested in just watching somebody play. It was a good game, and since this is a solo challenge, we still get generation 14 even though we have finished everything. So this generation for us will simply just be spent on building city tiles, I guess, and trying to maximize the amount of points we have. So here's a city tile. We will put it here. This looks like a good spot. And we'll just immediately surround it a little bit. Here we go, have some plants. Have some plants, there you go. And then we'll just, whatever, build another city tile. I mean, at this point it really doesn't matter. I was not playing this to get maximum points, so let's just put it there. And okay, so we might as well go through this anyways. So greenery is normally worth 3 points because it gives you an oxygen, it gives you a point per greenery, and it gives you a point when it's adjacent to a city. So I usually calculate greeneries as 3 points. It's also a good way to determine whether an action is worth it to do or not, is simply to determine 3 points is worth approximately 23 coins. Let's say 25 to make it easy to calculate with, but if you're buying a card that doesn't give you at least 3 points for 25 points, or for 25 coins, or approximately that ratio, it's probably not worth it. That also means in my head that a city has to be worth at least 3 points, but it's usually worth more if it's placed well. So if we just place this one immediately, whoops, I placed another city. I didn't mean to do that, but see, already 2 points there. Not worth it, but then again, in this case, greeneries, once oxygen is done, the value of them goes down. So at that point, greenery is only worth 2 points per 23. So the game changes a bit when oxygen is finished. But let's just pass, and we have won. Oh, we can still convert 2 more greeneries. Great. So let's just put one here and put one here so we have a card in hand as well, just in case. It's always important to have a card in hand, apparently. You no longer have... Oh, right, I have to press done. And that does it. That's game over, and we have won. So, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again in the next video. It's been kind of a joy to go back and upload videos and create videos. It's kind of something I've forgotten that I like to do, and now I get to do it again a bit, so it's been nice. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you see when I upload more. I will try to remember to upload this time, hopefully for at least 2 months, at least a video a week. So at least over summer. Let's say that. Let's make the deal. Until the end of August, I will try to upload at least 1 video a week. And as you can see, there's a good chance that I'll be uploading more, but I also know that summer vacation is coming up. And I might try to do some vlogging there, but I've not ever done any vlogging outside of my home. And anyways, the first time I ever did any vlogging was in here just a few hours ago. So yeah, we'll see. So anyways, thanks for watching.